Hello everybody and welcome back to the Friday night stream, Yogsquest, Star Wars roleplay game. I'm not allowed to call it D&D, I got told off.
Yeah.
Age of the Empire.
It's definitely not D&D, but it's such an easy way to describe it.
Yeah,
I've joined...
D&D is like eponymous with
It's like Hoover.
like role-playing.
Hoover and
We
vacuum.
call it Space and Dragons, S&D.
There's no dragons. Well, there are, but we're not going to see one.
Space and monsters. We could call it like our S&M stream.
Friday night S&M.
Friday night S&M, yeah.
I'm feeling it.
It's probably more
You're
accurate
feeling
as well.
it.
Excellent. It's working well.
That butt plug is vibrating, so whenever you guys donate...
If it feels a bit too uncomfortable, though, remember to say pineapple.
Okay, that's the safe word. I've joined, of course, by Simon, who's playing Gekuk.
Oh, okay, so he's going to do your catchphrase.
Yeah.
Sjin, who hasn't really... Oh, no, you have, okay. Who's looking very smart today.
Do you want to see a trick?
You want the spritz?
Oh,
Harry.
Fucking knife
thing,
thing.
Eagle. Just sprawl up. That is my
Cut his
catchphrase.
fucking hands off.
Get my vibro knife.
I'm Ameebo. I'm a Rhodian smuggler. Sorry. And of course, Tom is GMing, running it. Do you have a space version of a GM? Maybe
No,
SM? Space Master.
Space Master.
Yeah.
I quite like just GM. I think Games Master, it works across loads of systems.
All universes.
They're all games.
Yeah.
What's your catchphrase?
My catchphrase.
Make a difficult...
Yeah, make a...
Make me a roll.
yeah, just don't roll for it.
Roll for it.
So, shall we catch up with where we were last time? Simon's brought some little Lego minifigs of all of us. He's got Barry. That was about as close as you could get. I feel pretty authentic. I'm pretty happy with
Pretty good, Ameebo.
Ameebo. Drick, looking good.
Yeah.
I didn't realise you quite looked like that, I guess. I've never really thought about...
I look like Admiral Akbar,
It's quite horrifying.
I never
actually,
really
yeah.
quite got that, and then Simon is just a Wookiee. But tell me how you made this. You got
I customised my minifig by removing Batman's hands from his sort of battle suit. That
From
he fights.
Batman?
So I removed his hands and I put them on my arms. Wow.
And
So they're like the shock
shock
gloves I
gloves.
wear. Yeah.
There's
very
a
nice.
12-picture Reddit thread on DIY on it.
Yeah.
and then this is obviously the little vehicle we're in. I can't remember. Do you know what? I can't quite remember where we were, Tom.
The
So you're gonna
Lambda Shuttle.
You're gonna have to recap us.
Okay,
Sure
so last week you managed to successfully fight your way through Whisper Base.
That's right.
And on the hunt for Johnny Scrambles, the infamous forger himself.
The forger who lived.
You had located him to Whisper Base. Wow.
What would his spell be to make copies of things?
Duplify.
Duplicate.
That is pretty good. Oh my god.
I like it.
Sure.
Yeah, I like it too.
That's canon.
So
now
you
canon.
successfully murdered your way through Whisper Base after inciting a minor rebellion. You then kidnapped a whole host of people.
Yeah.
Didn't know
As
whether we
you-
need them.
As you jumped into the Lambda Shuttle that was stationed there, and you managed to take off
Oh boy.
and escape
winds came
almost
round.
flawlessly.
We took off.
You then kind of ran into some
wonky.
problems. The pilot
Decided to take us back.
Wasn't playing ball, so you executed him mid-flight.
Well, Honeydew, Gekuk hit him a little bit too hard. That's
Oh
all.
yeah, and he
Banged his head. That happened.
so that happened. Then you
Landed
threw a
in...
grenade at the Imperial officer.
Inside the
the
close
shuttle.
confines of the Lambda Shuttle.
It worked out fine, though.
Miraculously, yeah.
But you've done some significant damage to the shuttle. You landed down and decided to, with the help of Johnny Scrambles, you located the hidden money.
The cash.
And so you now have a suitcase with about 95,000 credits in it.
Okay.
And we confirm they're real.
They are real.
We bit into them, we chomped them.
Yep, we ate a little.
I like the idea that Drick's got them in a sort of businessman's case. Because you look a bit like you might work in a bank.
But my character doesn't look like me, though.
Oh, I like to imagine
looks
that
like
you
that.
found a bank uniform in one of the shuttles.
Yeah, it was Officer Bureau's.
Officer Miro!
His spare.
His casual attire.
Yeah.
Oh. Which is still very smart and bureaucratic.
Extremely
Yeah.
smart.
I really like to let my hair down at the weekend. It's like casual Friday, just as like that.
Casual, so top button comes off.
Whoa!
Naughty.
I go home and spend 2 solid days doing paperwork.
Yeah. He practices paperwork. So you are stood in the desert, a recently dug hole. You've got a pair of engineers who stayed really fucking quiet the whole of the sort of escape
right.
scene.
Very smart.
They're sort of hanging out with you. They did a bit of patching up on your droid Igor, bringing him a bit more up to speed.
They're just
And-
kind of responding to their surroundings, I guess, like automatically. So have they helped to patch up the shuttle? Is that in good shape now?
No. So you're stood in the desert. It's sweltering hot, and the Lambda Shuttle is kind of it's smoking. There's like a big plume of black smoke coming out the side of it.
See, I seem to recall when we finished off, we tried to take it off a little bit and I kicked someone out like I was kicking them down a pit style. Do you remember?
Oh.
That wasn't canon.
That didn't happen. Are we
that was-
rewinding the last 5
We're
minutes?
going to go back. I feel like it's a nicer panning in, like really super wide shot of the desert, and you can just see this like
Plume
thing
of
of smoke, and it slowly comes in
And it's
to the
us,
Lambda Shuttle.
Johnny Scrambles and 2 engineers.
Yeah, you have successfully murdered everyone else.
Yeah, okay,
that was with you.
everyone else is dead.
Good. Okay, now, of course, Ameebo is critically injured. I don't know if you remember what happened, but I lost my skin, and as a result,
You forgot about
I'm
that.
bandaged, but it's chafing quite a lot. I mean,
Sand is getting in there
I'm wearing
now.
a stormtrooper armor, and it's just blistering all of my fresh pink skin all horribly, and so I've only got 7 actions remaining before I pass out, and there is no way that we can help with that. So I
Should we
need
have a game of Pazak?
Ameebo is a very competitive Pazak player. I will have to get involved with that. I'm sorry.
No, so we've got. I guess we can command these engineers to
Get these engineers. Boys, can we...
to see if we can have a look at the.
Cheers for fixing me up, boys. Can you take a look at the shuttle? Is there anything you can do to kind of...
What accent would you like these engineers to have?
Oh, they
Can they be
droid, are they
Camp-
droid boys?
Camp German.
Camp German, you say?
Tom's favourite accent.
Oh no.
Yeah, repair the shuttle!
Oh, very good. Very good. You get a bonus dice.
You had that one
Wait, no,
covered.
that's against us.
Nice. No, I'm going to take that bonus
Sure you want
dice.
to have it.
No.
Ah, mein Freund, the shuttle is kaputt, ja?
Is kaput, is what, it's not going to work? Can we fly?
Nine, just a little bit of repair.
Okay, how long do you need, my friend?
Kaput means dead. You were calling it dead.
It is little kaputt, little
Okay,
kaputt.
kleiner.
Kleiner kaputt.
Klein
Yeah,
kaputt.
Okay.
It's kind problem.
Is there anything we can do to help you? You know, do you guys need anything? A bit of water, maybe?
Yeah, the tools inside. We must get them out. And,
Okay.
the accent is breaking heavily now.
been
It's
Italian.
going to be
Italian.
ambiguous European. Yeah, get the tools out and.
I'll go help them kind of lift the heavy tools out and stuff.
Yeah, so there are kind of like there's some crates and stuff in stowage in there, and it's filled with a bunch of kind of short-term repair stuff. So it's not like a full workshop, but there's enough.
Masking tape.
It's like a puncture kit.
There's duct tape in that. Hyper duct tape.
Hyper duct tape.
Oh,
For
twice
you
as strong.
to
Particularly strong. Yeah.
do some patching up. So
Just the roll will just hover slightly.
yeah, it kind of like hovers a little bit.
Jets on it. Just hovers.
You never have to worry about losing the end. It's always just.
Oh, that's nice. That is nice.
Oh shit, that'd be so good.
Holy shit.
So
One advance thing left.
So yeah, do you guys want to help with this repairing?
Yeah,
Only to make sure Lewis doesn't die.
Okay. Well,
I know it's not very exciting,
without
but
better medical facilities, there's not a huge amount more that
Yeah.
you can do for him.
Yeah. So this is because you tried before, remember?
Yeah, you gave it an
So
attempt.
okay.
fuck, what are we going to do about this shitlord though?
Hey, I'm just going to crack open one of the emergency food packs that they always have on these things. In case
That's a
of crash in the
waste,
desert.
because if he dies, it doesn't matter.
Okay, so you can put your feet up. The bay doors at the back are open. You can sit there in the shade while the engineering work's going on.
Oh, it's quite nice now. It's quite a nice scene.
You can regain a point of strain.
Is there any
thanks.
hyper vodka in the ship? Because we
Why
could
are we getting
splash his skin to disinfect it.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
That sounds really sore.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, just don't rub anything.
There's a beeping.
Imperials.
So that beeping, you hear from the cockpit of the shuttle. Some system is suddenly flashing red.
For God's sake. Okay, I'm gonna go and.
It's like I'm really sore.
You have to peel yourself off the chair.
There's a sticky residue.
I make my way through to the
Crying.
pilot seat because I'm going to have to pilot this thing at some point anyway. So I sit down and flip all the.
Cool.
So you can do 7 actions. It's like, 7 things.
7 buttons.
8 actions. I remember. I felt a bit better after having a seat outside.
Wait,
lounging in
every
the
time we
sun.
do an action, do we lose a strain?
No,
No,
only
it's
me
only-
because I've got my
No.
critical.
Oh,
Critical
fuck.
injury. Pretty bad.
And you see on the scanner there are incoming Imperials.
Oh my god.
Dun. Sorry.
No, that's Darth Vader.
Well, it's a TIE interceptor. Look, it's a
It's a
the old-
spooky, scary skeleton.
Could be any shit, Lord.
Shit.
Wait.
We need to leave.
No, there's already a hole where we dug out the briefcase, so let's just hide in the hole.
Oh yeah, what about the giant Lambda Shuttle
The hole is
with smoke coming out?
It's
of it?
about briefcase sized.
I hide in the hole.
Can I watch Jake try and hide? No.
Okay, right, you are squatting in the hole. It comes up to about your knees. Make me a.
Disguise.
Stealth check, ultimate stealth check.
Yeah, I want a formidable stealth roll.
What is that?
So that's 5.
5.
Best
What's
of
your
luck.
stealth?
I'm like going to start trying to cover him with sand.
Have a bonus dice.
I'm like shifting sand on top of him.
It's stealth
That's
cunning.
teamwork.
What is stealth? Is it cunning or is it
Agility.
Agility. Right.
Thank God.
Oh wow, yeah,
I'm
that's a
feeling,
big
feeling
difference.
good.
Oh, you're very, very
It's
stealthy.
a success. Massive success with 4 threat.
Okay, well.
There's
These.
too much sand. You start being buried in it. It's quicksand.
Oh god. You're just there throwing it into his face, into his open chest wound where your heart was ripped out.
One of the
shot out.
hearts.
I
One of
was
the
shot
hearts.
in the heart, yes.
You now have a lot of sand in your inside.
In your heart cavity.
Sand in my heart.
Well, it doesn't seem to matter. They just fly straight over you and do a strafing run. It doesn't even look like they're aiming at you guys. They're clearly taking shots at the shuttle.
Is there a gun on the shuttle we can man?
Yeah. So there are a pair of twin light blaster cannons on the front and a single light blaster cannon in the rear,
Where are they controlled from?
inside.
Are any of them controlled from the cockpit?
Yeah, sure.
So I can mount the front one.
So there's 2 on the front, which each one would require a separate gunner, and another one, there's a bit in the back which fires the rear gun.
Okay.
Although firing it from the ground and flying over targets, these guns have very narrow firing arcs. It's going to be very difficult.
Engineers, how ready are we to go airborne?
14 Minuten!
14 minutes!
Shit.
Oh my
14 minutes, that's very specific. I need it in 7.
7? It can fly immediately. I'm now Italian. It can fly as soon as we want, but I do not recommend. The Imperials, they're going to blow us up. We'll be stranded.
Okay, I'm gonna say, fuck it.
Fuck it. Let's kick this motherfucker. Get on board, everybody.
And as soon as everyone's on board, I want to crank.
Wait
the fucking-
a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. What
What?
do you mean as soon as everyone's on board?
Get on board. Oh shit, he's in the hole.
He's buried.
I dig my way out of the sand.
Get on board.
He's like, no, you're using like a spoon to
It's
like
not even
dig out.
digging. You stand up and some sand falls off of you.
Eagle, get out of here.
I
need you to
start
hold-
making like a sandcastle when I get on board.
Okay.
I guess we're gonna have to. Yeah.
Is Eagle better off being like a helicopter kind of gunship type thing where he just shoots out?
Shall I hang out the side?
Or is Eagle's gun more powerful than the guns on the shuttle? Is I guess what I'm saying.
Make me a average gunnery skill.
I don't think a minigun's going to do much against like a shielded.
I can hit them.
TIE fighters don't use shields.
Don't they?
I guess.
Shit.
Oh, what? To find out whether I know whether the guns on the ship are more powerful or not. Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's worth a go.
Yeah, it's
Is there like a side door we can open and I can like lean out?
So there's like a front ramp and a back hatch.
Okay.
You can use either of those.
As I climb on, we'll like leave the back hatch open.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna like hang on, spooling my minigun. Yeah.
Spin up.
Okay.
Get on board. Get on board.
Okay.
I'm just yelling.
I'm going to be wearing a seatbelt.
And I'm doing all the pre-flight checks.
Okay, cool. So the ship, it gets about the Lambda kind of about a foot off the ground. Then the system, it just dies and just slams back down to the earth.
Engineers, can you do something? Can we rewire something? Boys, get us airborne.
Yeah, I'm fried. We're on it. they're inside.
It's so flamboyant.
They're frantically using welding things and duct tape.
He's spitting fuel in the engine.
Yeah, like literally, like just jump starting that hose thing.
Doing that Mad Max thing.
Yeah, they're frantically trying to do stuff.
One of them's on the front, literally spitting it in.
Yeah,
Doing the propeller on the front.
So yeah, they're really giving it a go.
Press the clutch in.
Give it some gas. So the pair of TIE fighters are turning around. They're gonna be on you again imminently.
Can I give him a little spritz?
You can. This is gonna be a difficult shot. So they're gonna be at extreme range at the moment.
Shit, we're sitting duck.
Swing outside.
What we could do is we could deliberately like scuttle the ship, making sure that we're all at safe distance, and they will think they've destroyed it. And then
One
we're gone.
advantage.
Just one advantage.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. The tracer rounds are just spraying all about them, and they kind of the ship that you're firing at is kind of like having to weave and dodge a little bit, but they are beelining towards you.
Oh God.
Gekok, give me your suggestion. I liked it.
We need to blow up the ship, make them think that they've destroyed the ship whilst we're all safely away, and they'll think we're all dead. Somehow, we need to make sure that we are out of sight, though.
Don't worry, I can get this started.
I'm like pumping the gas pedal and like I'm shouting.
So
at the
we've got any
engineers.
progress with the engineers?
Yeah, the engineers they're firing away.
Man the cannons.
You're welcome to make another piloting roll. See if you can get this bad boy started.
I'm no
go,
good at
go.
shooting stuff.
Give us some gas, Ameebo. Oh, you got it.
It's a success.
It's a success.
With an
Success.
advantage.
Nice.
The engine comes to life. Drive one of those Winnebago.
Cool. Okay, you managed to take off. You are now airborne.
Holy shit. So do we get airborne before they do the strafing run on us then?
You do. You do
Okay.
successfully. So they're not going to have the super advantage that they were having last time. But they are still going to fire guns at you. I get my bonus dice from earlier. I can't remember what that was for.
For doing a German accent.
Yeah.
So the first one comes in.
Oh, fuck
That's 4 successes with no threat or advantage.
Can you roll that again for me, minus the blue for the other ship is going to fire as well?
Oh God.
Oh shit. 1 success with no threat or advantage.
2 hits just plough into the side of the shuttle, and these are big hits. There are sparks coming out of all the consoles, and just like things are exploding inside. You can now from the back clearly see daylight out the side of the ship.
Oh God.
This is bad. This is one
This
of those
is bad.
scenes
This is a
where
whole breach.
a lot of people in films, when they get shot like this, they'd normally just explode instantly. But because we're the heroes, we get shot.
We've got that plot armor that just helps us.
Yeah, the plot armor is keeping us alive and not instantly dead.
to a degree.
deaths.
Also, this is a fairly tough ship. Like it can take a few hits.
Okay, so it's a tougher than... It is a big ship, I suppose.
I'm going to turn and like shout to the engineers, can we get the shields online?
Can we patch up that big hole?
Quick, use the hyper duct tape.
Oh, they're making like a weave to go over
They
it.
like cross stitch it.
Nice.
Oh wow, that's amazing.
Okay, so as the pilot, you can perform a few different maneuvers. So mainly, you can choose to make it so the ship is harder to hit, but it also makes it harder for your guys to shoot the enemy.
Are there any canyons nearby?
Lewis, you need to do this, right? Right, watch this. So you go forward, and then you go up, and then you turn around in a loop, and then you fire on them as you come down.
We still.
That's the Picard manoeuvre.
Well, I want to do the Ameebo maneuver.
Okay.
Can you
I picture the Ameebo maneuver is crash, explode,
It's like the Picard maneuver,
the end titles roll.
and then a smaller, pinker version of the ship.
Oh my god. Wow.
No, okay. Hey, listen. I'm not good at flying ships. I'm good at flying ground-based vehicles. Okay?
Right.
I'm flying pod races. Any canyons? Is there? Can we take us to a canyon? And I can use my ground-based skills.
Isn't he got a radar or some sort of GPS system?
Yeah. Do you want to use the radar? Your
Hyper
GPS.
No, I'm gonna trust in my force skills. No, of course I'm gonna.
Oh god.
Okay, yeah. You know what? About half a hyper mile up ahead,
Oh my god.
there's a sort of very canyony style area.
Perfect.
An area known as the Fangs.
I know it.
Tatooine.
Do
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, I came first in a race there about 12 hyper years ago.
Can I
Back when I was a young
roll against his
Rodian.
deception and see if I can tell if he's...
Sure, make a deception roll.
Am I trying to convince?
Which one of us rolls?
So you roll it. Whatever your
What's your vision?
whatever your
Oh, I
will
got
is.
two green for vigilance, so...
So I
Simon
totally
doesn't
don't convince you that I was in. You don't believe that I won a pod race there 12 years, hyper years ago.
No, of course you did, Evo. Of course you did.
And I lose a strain.
Sorry!
So animated with this lie.
Energy required.
Oh god!
Okay, yeah, you need to really race there, but you can get down into the canyons.
We're gonna do the Ameebo maneuver.
Okay.
It's like the Picard maneuver, except I fold up the wings, sneak to a really small bit.
Yep.
Just look, it's
They do have a smaller silhouette than you.
Yeah, surely that would be advantageous for them and not for us.
hey, they ain't as good as pilots as Ameebo. They don't know this course. There's like a dangerous hairpin band coming up. Don't worry.
I won't make you roll again because you need the strain. You need to keep that.
Okay, so how about you guys? What are you up to on the ship?
I'm leaning out the back door, waiting for the next opportunity and the twists and the turns of us.
Okay,
getting
so
hit.
you're kind of like taking up, flying along. They came into the strafing run and they're looping around to come and attack you from behind.
Go, Jake, get in the cannon, let's go.
Is someone the back cannon?
Let's get the engineer in the cannon. I'm sorry. Just everyone else wanted to get on the cannon before you. Sorry, no, go on.
I'll get in the cannon then and shoot the dudes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, do you want to
Cannon, Jake.
take some shots?
Hey, it's fairly simple, Jake. Just put the square in the other moving square and pull the trigger.
Actually, it is a pretty.
Oh, you can do it!
He's got it.
It's a 2 success with a nothing. 2 success.
2 success. Blammo. Holy shit. Yeah, you wing one of these TIE fighters, and it's kind of like just smoke kind of pouring out of one of its
Twin iron
things.
engines.
Yeah, you fuck.
Nice. Fucking nerd.
Good shot, Jake. I'll finish it off.
Yeah, waste that.
Oh!
We've got a triumph and 5 success with the Vulcan.
So they're spraying, and so the Vulcan is not a gun that's designed to shoot down ships at all.
Okay.
There's just the weight of bullets just impacting into the main kind of like windshield of it. Just that thing shatters, and the guy inside is just blown to pieces. The ship itself is fairly intact, but you just see it spin out of control and just land and just super crash.
There was no way that roll was not going to
The
succeed.
triumph.
Bam! So you've taken out the TIE fighter.
Oh man, that feels good.
I'm just like sitting in the back, just sort of rocking backwards and forwards, just wanting it to be over.
Being bumped
Sitting next to a
around.
giant hole in the wall.
So the
It's like when I'm on a roller coaster in real life.
interceptor is closing in.
Oh shit.
It's a success, 2 success and a threat.
The ship is definitely losing some controllability now. You are in some real trouble. Like, this thing is going to explode.
What?
What about the Ameebo?
Things are flashing, consoles are literally like exploding. Just even controlling it is going to be
The
much,
fluffy
much
dice
harder.
have fallen down.
They're on fire.
There are small fires breaking out all over the ship.
There's a lot of smoke back here, Ameebo, if you know any special moves.
Can I get a fire extinguisher and start putting out fires at least? Then I'm fucking
Yeah,
doing
yeah,
something.
sure. Do you have like engineering? Do you want to do like an engineering sort of role?
Well, I guess it'd be intellect.
Does it?
What are you doing even?
One success, one
It's a
threat.
success on whatever you're doing.
Okay,
Whatever you're doing it well.
you just rip the head off a fire extinguisher, it releasing all the pressure at once, and it just explodes out. It puts out a lot of fires, but
Okay.
you are completely covered in some kind of chemical-based
Retardant.
thing.
That's what it's called.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you successfully do that. You guys
Hooray.
you've hit the fangs now. The interceptor has just super overshot you. Like, this thing is so much faster than you are.
It's time to execute the Ameebo maneuver. Everybody, hold on, everybody.
Oh god. I like step back into the shuttle. I'm not leaning out anymore. I'm like holding on properly.
Okay, super holding on.
Okay. Okay, this is the Ameebo maneuver. Right, you ready?
Go on.
I'm gonna look for a vaguely flat area and try and bring us down to land.
So you've headed towards the canyon where you've left the desert, which is super flat.
There's a lot of cover in the canyon. When a lizard's scared, they run for a canyon.
What?
It's a natural thing. In the road.
Tatooine proper.
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to bring it down safely, or do you want to bring it down aggressively?
I want to bring it down in an Ameebo way, i.e. controlling it with my foot while I'm smoking a death stick. Yeah.
Excellent.
That's
okay.
gonna make you hallucinate.
So you're going to try and bring it down in the canyon. It is rough and rocky, and there are just giant pillars
Oh my
of
god!
stone.
Is it like in Rogue One when they go down into the stormy planet?
It's a bit like that, yeah. But picture a lot more like it's like the Grand Canyon, but with big kind of spiky pillars of stone kind of sticking up.
I'm sorry, guys. We can't. This thing isn't gonna fly out. They're not gonna make it. This is the safest place for us to land it.
Okay, can you make me like a hard roll? And because you're
It's not like we
smoking,
can argue against this.
because
can
you're
we?
smoking a death stick, you get a setback because death sticks are really bad.
It's a success anyway, even
Nice.
with the death stick setback.
Wait, actually, you left your death sticks with your skin.
He found one. There was one like
Oh, hidden,
Yeah,
prison
yeah.
style.
on the mirror.
Prison style.
Behind my ear.
He had one hidden prison style. Oh
Yeah.
god.
I found some in the glove compartment of
Yeah.
the shuttle. Ameebo always finds a death stick.
Always, that's your special
It's another
move.
old proverb. A lizard always finds a death stick.
Okay, yeah, you successfully, you bring it down. It's bumpy and shaky, but you have landed.
Everybody out! Scatter! Scatter!
Yeah, you have a ton of cover around here. It's
What about-
really...
What about the engineers?
Quick, grab everything you can carry. Grab all the emergency supplies. We're in the middle of nowhere. Quick!
I grabbed the money. And I
Okay,
ran.
excellent. Well remembered.
Brilliant.
So you grab the money. Johnny scrambles. He grabs some food.
Johnny Scribe's just been sitting
Am I
there the
still
entire time.
handcuffed to him?
No, I think we unlocked it.
Yeah, you got unlocked.
Yeah, you unlocked.
Yeah, okay.
We were going to cut that
I'll
hand
go
off.
off with him anyway.
The engineers